Spaceballs 2, The Search for More Money. Finally, we're getting it 60 years later. Not that long, but it feels like it. I wasn't even alive when the first one came out. Spaceballs 2 update confirms Rick Moranis among three returning stars and release window. So, one thing about Rick Moranis, he was retired until like a Mint Mobile commercial he did with Ryan Reynolds or some kind of commercial he did with Ryan Reynolds. And then I think he went back into retirement. I don't think he made any appearances in the newer Ghostbusters movies. I don't remember 100%, but I don't think he did. But either way, he's coming back to play Dark Helmet. Let's go. Spaceballs 2 now has its release plan confirmed, and 3 key stars from the original are set to reprise their roles. Released in 1987, the original Spaceballs featured Mel Brooks as writer and co-director of the film. So with this new one, I believe it's Josh Gad that was the lead writer. The film has since become a quote classic. It was announced in summer 2024. The Spaceballs 2 is in the works at Amazon MGM Studios, with Brooks and Josh Gad producing, and Gad co-writing the script with Benji Samit and Dan Hernandez. So 3 writers. We'll see how that goes. It was rumored that Gad would also star in the film. Yeah, Gad would probably play Barf's son or something like that. Maybe just Barf himself. Per deadline, Amazon MGM Studios now confirmed the untitled sequel to Spaceballs will release at theaters at some point in 2027. Mel Brooks will be 100 years old. He's 98 right now. That's crazy. I don't know if he just turned 98 or if he's 98 about to be 99. Fuck. Brooks is confirmed to be reprising his role as Yogurt and a Yoda parody in the film, which will feature Josh Greenbaum in the director's chair. Brooks may not be the only returning star. However, Deadline reports that according to sources, Bill Pullman and Rick Moranis will also be returning as Lone Star and Dark Helmet, respectively. Yeah, I mean, what else is Bill Pullman doing? He can return. Why not? The report also notes that Keke Palmer seemingly has joined the sequel in an unknown role. Okay, awesome. Keke Palmer is hilarious. She was just in One of Them Days with Sony, and that movie was supposedly really funny. It looked funny. I just didn't get around to seeing it. Few details are known about Spaceballs 2, but Amazon MGM's press release about the film's confirmation is in keeping with the original movie's comedic style. Check it out below. While the title, plot details, and the rest of the cast have been kept under wraps, the film has been described by those who have not yet read the script as a non-prequel, non-reboot sequel to part 2. What the fuck? But reboot elements franchise expansion film. Well, that's a mouthful. Brooks celebrated this confirmation in X post, formerly Twitter, which teases that the film will poke fun at the current age of sequels, reboots, and franchises. I love that. I told you we'd be back. Okay, let's check this out. Let me unmute this so you guys can hear it. Oh, it's a whole minute and a half? Let's go. I prickled it. A movie spinoff of the TV spinoff, which is both a prequel and a sequel, not to mention 2 dudes from Jurassic Park. 2 Avatars plus 3 upcoming Avatars, making 5 Avatars. 36 MCU movies with 2 different Robert Downey Jr.'s. DCU attempt number 1, DCU attempt number 2. Animated Lion King, live action animated Lion King, live. Remaking the same Harry Potter movies, a whole streaming service of Star Trek, 7 Alien movies, 2 of which were also Predator movies, not to be mistaken for the 6 Predator movies that are not Alien movies. 4 Beetle movies, oh, and Oppenheimer. Yeah. But in 38 years, there's only ever been one Spaceballs. Until now. Oh.
After 40 years, we asked, what do the fans want? But instead, we're making this movie.
Yeah. Spaceballs the sweatshirt. Dark Helmet, let's go. The Schwartz Awakens in
May
2027.
the Schwartz be with you.
Hell yeah. Let's go. That's already better than anything else. Oh, let me move this back. But we don't even need the movie. That's the best. That's awesome. So go ahead and let me know down below. What do you think about Spaceballs 2, The Search for More Money? That's not going to be what it's called, but I think it's going to be called like Spaceballs, the rebooted sequels prequel or something like that. It's going to be something around that mark. Spaceballs 2 will mark significant project for both Brooks and Moranis. Brooks turns 99 years old at the end of June. Okay, so he'll be 101 by the time this movie comes out in theaters, and hasn't appeared in an on-screen movie since 2005's The Producers, though he remained as an active voice in the acting space. Similarly, Moranis stepped away from live-action movies after 1997's Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves in order to focus on his family. The fact that these two stars are returning to the big screen could be a major audience draw for Spaceballs 2. Yes, I agree. So that's awesome. That video was hilarious. I love that. Let me know, do you like Spaceballs 1? I love Spaceballs 1. When I was a kid, I knew that movie front to back. I watched it every single night. I thought it was the funniest thing ever. So, are you excited for the second one? I am. Let me know all your thoughts down below.